This presentation has been put together to help pupils in Key Stage 3, which is Years 7 and 8, understand what school will be like when we return in September. What changes can you expect? No pupils are allowed to be on the school site before 8:15, and no pupils should be on the school site after 4 p.m. unless they are in a school-arranged activity organised by a member of staff. Lessons will be taught in form groups, and lessons will be taught in the same classroom, and you will sit in the same place every day. Your teachers will come to you. Your year group will have designated zones at break and lunchtime, and weather permitting, all pupils will be outside during their free time. New classroom rules will ensure social distancing measures, and pupils will wear their full school uniform from September, with the exception of PE or Lamech days, where pupils will come to school dressed in their PE kit with their blazer over the top.
Timings of the day. Year 7 lunchtime arrangements. At 12:15, pupils will begin to line up for lunch in single file. All pupils will sanitise their hands on their way into lunch. Once you have selected your lunch, you will sit at one of the designated spaces in Big School, indicated by a marker. Once finished, you will take your tray back and then return to your seat until you are given further instructions so that we ensure that your bubbles are maintained. Year 8 lunchtime arrangements. At 12 o'clock, pupils will move to their designated space on top quad until 12:30. At 12:30, pupils will begin to line up for lunch in single file, moving from top quad down the slope behind DT towards the entrance to the house corridor. All pupils will sanitise their hands on their way into lunch. Once you have selected your lunch, you will sit at one of the designated spaces in Big School, indicated by a marker. Once finished, pupils will return to their form room, once instructed to do so by the member of staff on duty.
With regards to the classroom layout, all the tables will face the front of the classroom and be spaced out as far as possible, and there will be cleaning stations and hand sanitizer in every room. Now, how will your classes be different? First of all, your teacher will remain at the front of the classroom and will not be able to circulate around the room due to social distancing restrictions. As we've seen, the tables and chairs will be in rows wherever possible, and pupils will face the board. There will be cleaning stations in every room, and all pupils must use the hand sanitizer every time that they enter the room. Antibacterial wipes and spray will be available for the pupils to clean their work area. It is really important that the behaviour is exemplary in order to keep everybody safe. Pupils won't be allowed to move around the classroom, and it will be vital that pupils listen attentively and follow the teacher's instructions. If any pupils do fail to meet the safety expectations, then sanctions will be imposed and parents or carers will be called.
As you can see, there are specific entrance and exit points as indicated by the arrows on the slide. Faces, entrance and exits. Year 7 will access school through the main reception. Year 8 will access the school site through top quad and will use the entrance by Q4 to enter Queen's Wing. Pupils will then use the back stairs between Q3 and Q4 to access the Year 8 area. All pupils must go and wash their hands and sanitise their hands on entering the building. Pupils should then go straight to their year group area. Year 7 will be based on the ground floor in Queen's, and Year 8 will be based on the languages corridor. Heads of year will greet pupils, and a sanitising station will be set up for the pupils to use. Pupils are not allowed to use the staircase by the main reception.
What else is there to consider? You need to make sure that you have all of the necessary equipment with you, as you won't be allowed to share equipment. Lunchtime and after school clubs will not be able to take place in the normal way, though there will be some activities available for your year group. The Year 7 and Year 8 pupils will use the toilets which are located in Queen's Wing. Also, the tuck shop will not be available for the foreseeable future. When moving around the corridors, pupils must stay to the left, and there must be no stopping to talk to friends, as this will block the path for others. There are lots of new signs around the school site to remind pupils about social distancing measures, and all pupils must adhere to these. Feeling unwell. If you have any of the coronavirus symptoms, you must tell your parents or carers, and please do not come into school. It is imperative that you follow the advice given in the parental letter dated the 18th of August. We must take all precautions to prevent the spread of the virus. If you are feeling unwell in school and/or you are experiencing any of the coronavirus symptoms, you must inform your teacher. Wherever possible, you are asked to walk or come to school by private transport. If you do need to use public transport or a minibus, you must wear a face mask, and you must keep this in a sealed plastic bag throughout the day, or throw disposable masks in one of the dedicated PPE bins. Continued use of online learning will be in place to support your school-based learning.
Expectations and behaviour. We want to care for you, your classmates and teachers, and we're all trying to keep the school community safe and well. You should have a positive attitude towards your learning. Be organised. Understand and abide by the new rules. Coronavirus does not discriminate. We need to work together to stay safe. Maintain all of your online learning connections. Know how to access them and know your passwords. Make sure you follow online safety measures. Be flexible. The situation will continue to change, and we are all doing our best to ensure that learning can take place. And finally, at QUEGS we have high standards of behaviour to which we expect all pupils to adhere. By following the information in this video, you'll be keeping everybody safe and well. Try not to worry. Staff are here to help and support you. If you get stuck or are unsure about anything, please ask one of the following people: your form tutor, your subject teacher, your head of year, or your senior head of year. If you have any safeguarding concerns, please speak with Mr. Vice, Mrs. Cox, or Miss McCready. Have a positive attitude towards your learning and enjoy being back at school. We're certainly looking forward to welcoming you.